I recently posted a video about WNBA player Angel Reese and the hate that has become constant whenever her name is mentioned in Facebook posts or YouTube videos. I talked about just how foolish this has become. I believe in fairness and two sides to every story. And that is why now I want to post about the hate that her rival, Caitlin receives as well. There are people out here who feel that they are standing up for Angel Reese by attacking or hating Caitlin Clark. This is foolish to me. It really doesn't add up to making any sense to me, honestly. I have read the comments against Caitlin Clark, and they are as disrespectful as the disrespect that Angel Reese has been receiving as well. Caitlin Clark gets called out over her looks, which has nothing to do with basketball. Her haters will say Clark did not win a high school championship. Angel did. They will say Clark did not win an NCAA college championship. Angel did. When I hear someone say that they can't stand Caitlin Clark, I always ask why. They'll say things like, they act like she invented basketball. Or they'll say, she hasn't done nothing and they've already crowned her ass. Also, they'll say, she ain't all that. And they want to talk about her. And every time I watch sports and her team is playing, they only want to talk about her, even when her team loses. Or they'll say, she is just not that good. Okay, now we know that that's a lie. But for the other comments that we're talking about on here, all of those things that's being said are things that are out of Caitlin Clark's control. She does not walk up into any of the sports studios and edit her own highlights. So it looks like you're being mad at the wrong somebody. There is a comparison of these two young ladies and what they're going through in their rivalry as to when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird played during the late 1970s and early 80s. The country, for the most part, split among racial lines of who to love and to who they will hate. But even though there was tension when they played, it seems to me that the tension stopped or just wasn't talked about whenever their games were done. And it may be picked up again once they started playing each other again. Maybe because there wasn't any social media then when Bird and Magic played, or maybe there is more racial division in the United States right now, politics and all. And it is now bled over onto the basketball conversation. Sports reporter Monica McNutt said, anytime something happens with the two of them, one is automatically put as a victim and one is automatically put as someone who needs to be saved. In reality, Both are excellent competitors in that sport. This is something that I really agree with. Both young ladies are young, but they have learned to be tough skinned, if that is a word, on how to deal with their haters. I am just a fan of women's basketball, both college and pro. College women's basketball is at an all time high right now, which means that the WNBA will reap those benefits. I feel like the WNBA rivalry of Reese versus Clark will be a good thing basketball wise. But nobody wants racially charged, hateful comments to enter into the conversation. Let's just talk basketball. From either side, black people showing hate for Caitlin Clark just because she's white is just as stupid as white people showing hate to Angel Reese just because she's black. Either way, it's stupid. It's been said that Larry Bird and Magic Johnson saved the NBA, and I'm sure that WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert would love just half of that type of success. But I have something to say to Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. I think the WNBA and its commissioner should have a sit down at a podium in front of cameras with the discussion about the racial division that's going on. There's no hiding that this is going on, and it's one of them things where they say if you let it fester, well, this is festering and it's stinking. So if you did this, the commissioner, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and let it be known that there is no disdain or hatred amongst these young ladies. Besides being all out competitors and having that drive and that will to win, and they're both that tough to want to be that winner. Nothing fake, phony, or orchestrated, just a conversation. It can just be a half hour, it don't need to be an hour. And let, especially America, see the behind of what's going on and see how it affects these young ladies' lives. So when you have a situation when we have Angel Reese crying at the podium, and stupid ones, especially that one black guy that hates black people calling Angel Reese out without a name, let it be known that that's real. When Caitlin Clark gets emotional about something, let them know that that is real. That is something that I believe will benefit all, especially the WNBA. Hey ladies, check this out. We can do that on my show. Come on, Commissioner, let's get this done. I mean, it is my idea, so let's put it on my show. I wish it would. But I am serious about the fact that it needs to be done. And I really, as a fan of this league and as a fan of women's basketball, don't let this be the reason that fans get tired of it and turn away from it. Not when it's this hot and it's going this good. By doing such a thing, I believe that this is a better way to get the message out about cyberbullying in the hateful type of ways. It could be younger people learning from this message, because there are some people on here too damn old to be doing and writing what they're writing. So I'm going to close that out and say that I do hope that if you like the content, that you hit me with some likes. I do want to open this up into the comments. I don't care if you agree with me or disagree with me. Let's hit it in the comments and have an open discussion about it. And if you like what you're saying, I would hope that you would go ahead and subscribe to my page. And I'm going to close this right now by saying bye bye and take care.